Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick little comparison between my new Xiaomi Mi 5 and the Galaxy S7, which I do own as well. And a lot of people, I'm guessing, will be looking at these two devices, which one is more worthwhile to buy here. And if you look at the actual build quality of each device, you'd think that both of them are actually related to each other. They have extremely similar build quality in terms of like the glass construction on the back, as well as the metallic kind of iPhone kind of design on the sides. So that is absolutely brilliant, considering that the price of the Mi 5 is roughly half the price of the Galaxy S7, which, how can Samsung really justify these amazingly high prices when Xiaomi is bringing to market some very nice hardware here for affordable price? But then again, Samsung's a more established brand. I think a lot of people do trust the Samsung brand a little bit more. But in terms of the actual specifications here, it's an amazing value for money device, the Mi 5. You're getting a full HD display on the device. This is using IPS LCD technology, 428 ppi, and that compares with the Galaxy S7 at 577 ppi, which is Super AMOLED, obviously. Now, I've said on the actual unboxing, the technology that Xiaomi uses, I'd say, is among the best when it comes to the colours. It actually really competes well with the AMOLED phones that you are used to from Samsung in terms of the viewing angles, as well as the the juiciness of the display. The display also feels like it's on the top of the device, like really close to the top of the glass, so you're getting very minimal gap there, which gives it a very nice look about it. Very laminated, high quality device. So if you're getting a slightly lower resolution display, I didn't actually notice that in terms of the quality of the device. We're also getting a Snapdragon 820, the latest processor here in the Mi 5. Which I've got the Exynos 8890 Galaxy S7 here, and I've been doing some preliminary opening up some stuff here, and I have to say it's blindingly fast going in and out of stuff. I think the actual underlying operating system here is Android Marshmallow on the Mi 5, against obviously Android Marshmallow with TouchWiz, and I've been very impressed with the performance of the device so far. I will be doing a dedicated speed test in due time, so do stay tuned for that. But so far, the 820 looks like a massive improvement over the failure of the 810. Which is good. And in terms of the other stuff, interestingly enough, we do have Type-C now on the Mi 5. Samsung seems to be ignoring the technology, which I'm finding more and more useful, actually. When I want to go and charge the device, I don't have to fiddle switching it one way or another. So I really do enjoy the fact that they've done that. I don't think we're getting waterproofing though on the Mi 5, which is a really amazing strength here on the S7. No issues after dunking this in Dr. Pepper. It works just as it should do. So I wouldn't be as willing to do that probably with the Mi 5 without there being some issues down the line. Also, we're getting some nice camera technology, it seems, here. Looking into this, we are getting a 16 megapixel camera with f2.0, which compares with the 12 megapixel 1.7 aperture in the S7. So I'm thinking off the bat, the low light might be a bit stronger on the Samsung Well, I'm guessing the daylight will be, might be a little bit stronger on the Mi 5 because there's slightly more pixels. If you're blowing things up on pieces of paper, that could come in handy there. We are actually using a 64GB version of the Mi 5. You can get the Pro version, 128 gigs, 4 gigs of RAM, but it wasn't available where I am at the moment, unfortunately. So we did have to make do with this one. The 64 gig and the 128 gig come with the best processor though, speed. The 32 gig comes with a slightly slower 1.8 gigs processor, so do bear that in mind, which is quite interesting. Now the batteries, that is the same here, both of them supporting fast charging, 3000 mAh in both of them. So very looking forward to how the battery compares on both of them here. Hopefully, it should last a day. I found the S6 battery to be a bit mid-cure. So other than that, we are getting obviously a little bit different in terms of the software here, with Android, with TouchWiz on top of Android Marshmallow. I do like actually TouchWiz in many respects, the multitasking features, etc. But some people might appreciate, the Xiaomi software here. We don't get an app drawer on the device. You just basically go into stuff like you would on an iPhone, and it's got a lot of customization here, like you can put different effects on, which are nice. And also in the settings there's other things you can do here. You can see we do get the marshmallow animations going in and out of the settings, which is nice. So you can, really customize things here, like the notifications. You get all your Android Marshmallow optimizations, the doze, etc. I think we're getting the now on tap as well. So if we hold this down, does it do anything? No, it doesn't. So maybe it's a little bit different setup here. I'm still learning at the end of the day. And yeah, as I said, I will be doing a comparison between these two, looking at the camera and the performance, so do stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed this little comparison here. I found that these devices are very comparable actually in many ways. If you can't afford the latest S7, I think the Mi 5 is a great compromise here, and I don't know how Samsung can really justify the massive prices anymore. But yeah, just a quick little video here. Hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.